Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebar2go.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we talk about retirements run amok at the ABV network.
Yes.
My name is Kathy Kuhl. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, soon to be retired, along with our special guest, Linda Modica, has always been retired, Jim Goeken, recently retired, and Bob Welge, I don't know when he's
about 40 more years for him.
Never retired, yeah.
So. Hey, gang, what's up?
Hello.
Hey-o. Yeah, I was, my buddy Tim called me when he read about my retirement and said, I can't believe it, man. And he's the same age I am. We're 58 years old. We went all the way through, I think we met in middle school, I think is where I met Tim, or junior high back when we had that. So when we started combining schools, we ended up at the same place and then went all the way through high school and we're buddies through college and, getting married around the same time and kids are around the whole thing. What you do with your old friends. And, I asked him, I said, when you hang it up? He's like, oh, I've got 10 more years. I'm like, holy shit. Dude's going to be 68. He's going to retire to die, I guess. I mean, that's terrible. I felt legit terrible for him. I mean, that's not good. That's not good. He's like, well, I kind of like what I'm doing. Oh man, better than not working. Yeah. So
maybe he only works 8 hours a day.
Maybe. I don't want a job where I work 8 hours a week. Yeah, I like I told Darren, I'll help out whenever you want, but I won't be on like a schedule. He won't be like, oh, why don't we do Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, Steve? I'll be like, no, I am not on a schedule ever again. I mean, if you need me next week because you're doing something, I'll gladly come in. You don't even owe me anything. I'll come in and work. It's fine, but I'm not going to be on a schedule. No way. I'm done with schedules. So yeah. Yeah, so, but, yeah. KK, you said there's something you want to talk about. What is that?
Yes. So, with the way that the bourbon or whiskey industry is going, you hear that you can buy barrels for maybe less than $1,000. I've got $1,000.
Okay.
How do I do this?
You could. You'd have to get a barrel broker license, I believe, would be the easiest way to do it. Or you could start a brand, but I don't know if you can buy like one barrel for $1,000. I mean, I think it's
so I couldn't just walk into MGP and be like, I
want a barrel.
That one.
Nah, I don't think they're in the $1,000 level. I think everything's lower than for sure. But you might be able to get like a Green River. The ones that have overproduced. Those are the ones that are hurting and have these crazy prices like $1,000, or some of them are like you can get new make done for like $500, which is like break even cost for them. I mean, it's crazy to think about. But then you got to store it. You got to come out. What are you going to do with that barrel? I mean, you can't just buy a barrel and just take it home. That's not how it works. So what would you like to do with it, Kathy?
Well, like let's say I get like a barrel pick.
Okay.
I want to go in and do a barrel pick, and I'm going to buy the barrel, and then I'm going to find someone to bottle it. I know I probably got to go through a distributor.
Right.
Probably have to have, a liquor store
Yes.
involved?
Yeah, those barrels aren't $1,000, by the way. We're not paying $1,000 for our barrels. That's like a couple of year old product. That,
Well, I feel like this is a good time to educate the listener.
Okay, well, yeah, that's not how it works. If you hear $1,000 barrels, that would be more stuff that's wholesale that is not for sale to the public. Everything, the prices have not lowered for us. Whatever we paid in the past, we continue to pay that amount, and those consumer products that are already out there are going for the same prices they always have, if not more. So yes, that has not changed. So, but you do have to, as a consumer, you have to go through the 3 tiers. So we just got our second pick with Buffalo Trace. Again, we did want a Sazerac 100. It's almost here, and Freddie Johnson's supposed to kick that off and present that when it comes out, so that should be cool. But we had another customer come in and say, hey, I won through the Barrel Select program. I won the ability to buy a barrel of Buffalo Trace. Would you clear it for us? I'm like, yes. So basically what we allow them to do is, they get to their first choice of how many bottles they want. They just buy whatever they want, and they get to keep the barrel, and then we just take over the rest. And it's just like a normal barrel pick for us. We get to be part of it. So Darren's going to go on that pick, and then we'll be bringing it in, and whatever that customer doesn't want, we'll just sell to our customers. So, but yeah, so yeah.
We seem to be doing pretty good at that.
Who us?
Yeah, I mean, if we've had two customers,
yeah, it's kind of cool, right?
Yeah.
250
regulars.
Yeah, there's like over 50,000 people. There's over 50,000 people at least, I know, in that club, maybe more. I don't know. You guys all in the Barrel Select program? You guys sign up for that? It's free.
I'm not, but I'm thinking I'm going to get in it now.
So yeah, you just Google Buffalo Trace Barrel Select, and then it'll come up. You just sign up for free, and then you get tickets, virtual tickets, and sometimes they have you do things like fill out a survey. You'll get a ticket. Every year you get a ticket, and then over time you build up your tickets, and those are entries into the drawings to win a Barrel Select. So the longer you stay in, the more tickets you have, or opportunities. You get to rank what you want to buy. If you're willing to buy something like Buffalo Trace, your odds go up because less people want that. They want the, Weller full proofs of the world and all that kind of stuff. So you rank them by how you might want them. So if that's how we got a Sazerac 100 and a Buffalo Trace. I guess 2 of the lesser items that people go for. So your odds go up, particularly if you've been doing it for a while because you have more entries in it. So yeah. I think that's
does a Buffalo Trace barrel pick get and does it get a higher proof than regular 92?
No, everything's the same. The only, it's just their regular lineup, that they do single barrels of. So, Weller Full Proof, I guess, is one of the higher ones. I don't think they even do a Sazerac 125. I don't think they do that, at least not yet. They do the regular Sazerac and the Sazerac 100, but I don't think they in the program yet have 125.
I've heard if you know someone, you can get an Eagle Rare at 101, but that's pretty uncommon.
Like through I doubt through the Select program, right? Like a liquor store that does a lot of volume with them, maybe.
No, like more like an auction kind of a private.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, anything goes with that. They've even done Pappy Van Winkle barrel via auction, so that's just one-offs that they do. But so that's kind of how it works. Yeah. So. Yeah, but sign up for that.
I'll save my money for retirement.
Sign up for it. It doesn't cost you anything other than the bottles that you want to buy. I mean, you just work with a liquor store. They're really buying it. I mean, it says you have the ability to buy it. Well, because you can buy as many bottles as you want, but everybody's going to buy their normal amount, or they'll have their friends buy it too, or whoever they bring in the barrel pick. So, but in reality, it's a store that has to buy it. So, in the examples the 2 examples, I'll be paying for it. I just get reimbursed basically right away whatever the customers want to buy. So, yeah. It's cool though. It's a great program. I mean, I'm in it, and we as store owners can win it ourselves, but I've never won. So yeah, but yeah, I encourage everybody to be a part of it and clear them at the ABV Barrel Shop. So that's cool. On that note, guess what, gang? It's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? Linda, we'll have you go first. What do you got there?
I've got Bardstown's Scary Good.
Okay.
Got this from the Millionaire's Trip.
Okay. Okay. Not much there. Pretty quiet.
Cute.
Yeah, it was cute, but that's our lead right now because she's the only one who's gone. Next up is going to be me. I'll go. I've got Planter's rat bag. It's the one I've been working on here while I'm doing shows. Let's see what we got here. We'll say Linda still has the lead. There was nothing exciting going on there, so Linda's got the lead. Up next is KK.
I am going to open up some Wollersheim bourbon, bottled in bond.
Okay.
Oh, terrible.
That was terrible. Linda's still got the lead. Matt's next.
Yeah, if we had a squeak contest, you would have won, KK.
Right?
Yeah, that was very squeaky.
That's next.
The cork is loose, but I absolutely love this pick. The Hidden Barn, the Wake Up Bruce.
Yes, sold out now. Sold out.
This is so good, but unfortunately, the cork, I'm just like moving it around here. So
Okay. Okay. Well, you didn't do bad. We heard something, not enough. Linda has the lead.
Yeah, not me.
Jimmy Big Hands is last but not least, though. He's going to take a crack at it. What do you got there? Looks like a new bottle.
It's a brand new bottle. I just pulled the label off of it here, so I was ready. This is a Yellowstone store pick or a gift shop.
Okay.
Gift shop pick. Shirley Smooth.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Your friend is really nice to let you open brand new bottles.
Oh, man.
That's what I thought.
He's going to come in and be like, what the hell do you do? Why, they don't open the new ones. Yeah.
I was going to give that to my mother.
Yeah.
dang.
Yeah. So, Jimmy Big Hands, cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Here's to Mark.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, and then when we come back, we're going to be talking about Goeken retiring, Steve retiring, several other ABV Barrel Shop notables, so it's a lot going around. Will KK be next? We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show. All right, great job today, gang. Farnians, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. We'll be mailing again, once again. Take care, everybody. See ya.
Happy Festivus. Bye, guys.
Happy Festivus.
Yeah, happy Festivus.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we are talking about retirement.
Yes, we are. So KK, here we go. KK is she's in my age group. We would have gone to high school together had we been in the same town. So we're seeing other people retire. Are you next?
Eventually.
Okay. Well, what does that mean?
It means that,
Like 25 years or 5 years or 2 years?
well,
Do you see the end?
End of the year?
Can you see it?
so I have a coworker that I've worked with for 19 years.
Uh-huh.
And she came in one day and she's like, okay, I met with my financial advisor. I can retire in 9 years. And I think she's like 3 years younger than me.
9 years.
And I said, okay, then I'll retire in 9 years.
9 years. You got 9 years to go.
I don't know.
You're just going by her math. You're just gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have my little bits.
What if she would have met with the financial thing and they would have said, you can retire tomorrow? And she's like,
Well,
I'll
for
do it.
the
Then-
longest time, I always said that my retirement would be like a cardboard box with a tarp and a carpet.
Okay. Well, that can probably happen earlier.
Should be able to
So I could do that earlier.
Yeah. Yeah. All these divorces, 3 strikes.
I know,
You
2.
lose 3.
2
there was
divorces.
there was a third one. Common
No,
law.
there was
Did you
no
have
divorce.
3
There was a
then?
common law. Yeah. She had to have
No
everything.
common law.
She had to
No.
have everything. That she had to pay financial
I didn't
support.
have to pay a
She had
lawyer.
pay
I didn't have to sign
spousal
any
support
paper.
to all of her
Nope.
ex-husbands. All 3 of them got a nice stipend plus a monthly allowance for 20 years. So
Yeah, it's costly. It's costly.
okay, so
Every time I do that, I do lose some money.
9 years.
I don't know.
That's too long.
That is too long.
I don't know.
That's
I don't
too damn
know.
long.
You're trading. Think about this in this way: you're trading your life for dollars.
Well,
I mean-
okay, so I don't want to live in a box.
Okay.
So I got to figure that out.
Is your house
I
paid
don't
off?
No.
Oh well, shit. I wish I would have met you 30 years ago. You'd have been on the right track. I'd have had you on the Steve program. It would be great.
Probably. But,
Dave Ramsey.
Yeah, I'd have been your Dave Ramsey.
Even though I racked up all of these marriages through the years,
Right.
I've been single most of my adulthood. And so I spent my 30s traveling with friends,
Okay.
racking up some credit card debt,
Ooh, that's
paid
bad.
all the credit card debt off.
Okay, well, that's good. That's a
And,
good turnaround.
Yeah. Now I'm
How much longer on the house?
I mean, my mortgage is under $800.
Well, it
So
doesn't matter. It's still $800 you got to pay every month. That's a big nut every month when you're retired. When we're talking about retiring, that's not a big number when you're working, of course. You're like, oh, God, I'm barely paying anything. That is if you're retired. You got
Yeah.
no money coming in.
I know.
Okay. Well, we need to work on this. We're going to sit down. Let's sit down,
Do
go
you
through the
have a
numbers.
financial advisor.
Yes, I do.
We'll
I
fire
highly
that person.
recommend-
I have some things.
Okay.
I don't know how much I need. My dream is to find where I belong
Okay.
and live, have a home that's paid for,
Okay.
and work part-time at a doggy daycare.
Doggy daycare of all things.
Yes.
Okay.
That sounds delicious to me. I would love that.
Okay.
So if I can just get there
Doggy daycare. Okay. Fair enough. Man,
part-time.
I'd like to take you in. I'm trying to get a place in Key West that has a house in the back or maybe 2 houses. I'm working on this, but the dogs, though. I don't know about the dogs.
I know.
I don't want to be around dogs. I'm not a canine guy myself.
I get it. And the 2 I have right now are young and obnoxious.
Yeah, man, that works against you.
They've probably got 10 years.
They're like husbands.
Yeah. Yeah. I want this to turn around for you. I like hanging out with KK, but it's difficult when she's got to work. That cuts down into the fun time.
Yeah.
I just want to
We'd
be able
like
to
to
have
get
fun.
together at 2 on Tuesday afternoon.
Right.
Are you open? Oh,
Right.
you're working. Oh,
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
raise the glass
I
for
could
you.
try a lottery ticket.
Okay. That's a good start. Lottery ticket.
That's always worked well for people.
Okay.
Gotta play to win.
It's true.
That's the hard part.
Do they have chicken daycare? Because I hear there's chickens walking around Key West.
There are. Yeah, there's
You
chicken.
could do like a chicken daycare, not dogs. And see,
Chickens are
Well,
let you
it's not like I would be running it. I just want to work there and play with
That's your retirement gig.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe I could be a chicken attendant. I mean, you're not allowed to touch the chickens. I could be a chicken police.
Well, they got to have one where they go injured ones in, right? Maybe you could help.
Oh,
injured.
like a chicken hospital.
Yeah, you could start a chicken hospital.
Yeah, that's
with chicken
a
hospital.
restaurant.
So
The injured ones are eaten.
is there any chance Key West would be in your future, KK?
I don't. How
That's the place to be. That's the place to be, right?
you got to be a squillionaire to retire to Key West.
If you go over to like Stock Island and get a trailer, if you're willing to put yourself in a trailer, you can get in there for the same $800 a month you're paying now. Yeah, but you'd be basically in Key West. It'll be a Key West address, but it'll just be because Key West actually encompasses, believe it or not, like 5 islands. So yeah. You would have that luxury Key West address, and then you're just there. That's where the Neelys are. They're actually on Stock Island. So yeah.
You could get the best of both worlds if you came to South Texas, KK, because you could have a trailer, your own land, and chickens. And dogs. There's plenty of dogs.
Oh, you two will be feuding though, because then
I'm
she'll
not
come in,
sure.
she'll be the queen of bourbon, and you'll be like, wait a second. And then no one's coming over to the king of bourbon, and then we're like, where is everybody? They're over there with the queen of bourbon. Yeah.
They're over at KK's trailer.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Where she reigns supreme.
I gotta be in Key West though. That's key. Don't you feel alive down there?
I love it there.
I know.
I love it there.
God forbid the weather's good all the time. What the hell?
Yeah. And I can
Seems like a
walk all
hurricane
day
like that.
and I don't get asthma attacks.
I know.
I don't.
And I get what
feel-
Goken's saying. You think you're just out there, but they don't really. Knock on wood, anything can happen. And we'll say this and they'll get hit with a hurricane next week. But they really don't. The hurricanes, for some reason, always avoid that. Other than they had Ivan. But it didn't ruin the place. It didn't like flatten the place, but they did get dinged by Hurricane Ivan. So
What's the one is that the one that came through that DeSantis had to rebuild the highway, like the bridge?
No, did that happen?
Was that that far south or not?
No, that was to Sanibel Island, where that Sanibel Island got cut off.
Okay.
For a while.
Pensacola got cut off with their bridge by
Did
a
they?
hurricane. Yeah, they were fixing it and they had the barges.
Oh yeah.
And the barges slammed into it and broke it all apart.
But Pensacola is big enough. There's another way you can go too. By the way, there's 2 bridges.
Yeah, it's like an hour and a half out of the way.
It is out of the way. Yeah, for sure. But at least there's an option. When Sanibel got hit, there was your option. Then you got to get on a boat. There's no like plan B. So yeah.
Yeah, finding where I belong is the first
Okay.
part.
Okay. Well, I want all my friends to be down there. That's the key. I want to try. The place is so goddamn expensive. That's the problem. If it was just like normally priced, man, we could all be down there and just having fun. But why does it have to be so expensive?
Because then everybody'd be down there having fun.
God damn you people.
It's not enough room for everybody.
This is true.
You got to weed out the people you
I know.
don't want around.
Yeah, I just want the fun people. I just want and I want all the places to say, because the restaurants are great. Everything down there is great. But yeah, so we'll figure it out. I definitely want to get a place with a guest house or something. So yeah, that'll be the fun.
I thought your kid was looking to buy there and you were going to live in her guest house.
I was going to do that, but then she's like, oh, let's back up a little bit here. So I was like, okay, well, I'm going to continue on then. Yeah, I was like, we got this figured out, but yeah, so we'll see. We'll see where she ends up. So I don't know. A lot of it's going to depend where her fiance gets a job. So if it's remote, we can work anywhere. Maybe they will end up in Key West. So we'll see. But yeah. So KK, well, I don't know, man. We got to work on this. Well, I hope you hit the lottery, so you can retire.
at least if she's 9 years, she won't be as bad as my brother. I have a brother who is going to be 71 this year and still working full time.
No.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm making the most money ever because now I get Social Security and they can't take any of it away from you.
Well,
so
that's
he's
true.
getting the max, and
Oh,
it's
man.
like it's like double his salary.
Doubling his
Pack it away.
salary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pack it away.
Yeah.
So the good news is that I don't plan on living to an old age.
Okay. Okay.
Like, no old age stuff. So I
How do you
probably
plan
need
that?
less for retirement because there won't be the duration of like 85, 90 years.
Right. Oh yeah, you can look at me and know I'm not making it to 85. So I know this too.
I just need to get
It's
to
not a
like
surprise to me when I'm going to be
mid
dead.
to late 70s.
Yeah,
So I need that math.
Yeah, but you
sit down
You
with
need to
your
be
financial
retired now,
advisor and
if
he's
that's
like,
your-
you need to save $750 more a month in order to live to 90. I'm like, well, chop that number down, buddy.
right.
I'm not going to 90. That's not fun.
Right.
You can't chase the chickens
Right.
when you're 90.
When you're 90, I go.
So I need a smaller amount. So I could be closer.
You could be closer. Yeah. Yeah. I think too, because the problem, financial advisors, they're in it to make money and churn your money and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to be spending the same amount per year if I retire at age 58, which I am, versus if I make it to 78. I know 78 is mostly going to be watching TV, and if I can get out occasionally for a dinner with my friends, I'm doing good. But I'm in the coasted era then. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So that's the thing too. They don't even take into account. They're like ramping it up. They're like, if you spend this amount, then we got to adjust for inflation, and yeah. So the next thing you know, they're keeping you working because they make more money. The more money you got in that thing, the more money. Once you start taking out, that's taken out of their money too. Basically, they look at it. So no, yeah, that's why you needed me. But
your fund spending goes down at 80, but your healthcare spending goes up.
Yeah, right.
to some degree, that Medicare covers a lot. I got some old friends, and they're like, "You'd be surprised how much it pays on this shit." I'm like, "Okay, well,
Yeah.
it's different than regular insurance." Yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty good insurance.
yeah. That's. I've still maintained contact with a couple of my dad's buddies, and then they're at that age. They're my dad's age, and but they talk about. They'd be surprised if they get a surgery. They'll pay anything. I'm like, holy shit, yeah. Which is good.
And whiskey is medicinal.
True. You've medicated
So as
yourself
long
a
as
lot.
you have whiskey, you have health care.
Yeah, there you go. On that note, which is a solid one, we'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people can find us. Matt, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
You can find me working until my fingernails fall off and across all socials at Whiskey Tequila Fridays Podcast.
Okay. All right. Linda.
You'll find me not retiring anytime soon. Linda Monica across all socials.
When do you think the Monicas will be done? But you're so much younger. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You're just so young. You're just so youthful. Yeah.
So
You know how bitter he sounds?
maybe 10 more years.
10 more years for someone your age, I guess, is probably not too bad. Yeah, that's okay. So yeah, I'm just a big proponent of get out early while you can. The only thing between you and retiring is the money worries, and I don't know. I don't want to be dangerous to anybody. I'm not a financial advisor, so maybe don't listen to me. That's just my take on life. That's just my personal take. I'm not
Gotta
trying
have the disclosure there.
Yeah, for sure. I just want to work on getting my friends out because I don't like the idea of just working until you drop, and that's bad. All right, KK, how about you? Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at KKCastrain.
Did I forget you, Goeken?
You sure did.
You did.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm on Facebook at Jim Goeken and Instagram at Jimmy Big Hands.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Akeley across all social media, abvnetwork.com. That's where we put our content. ABVBarrelShop.com. That's a good one to check out because that's where everything's going on with the Barrel Shop, including our big festival. You want to come out for that. We're also doing a farewell tour for me. It goes on the next 3 months, 15 stop tour. One's in the book, so there's 14 more opportunities to come in and hang out and be a part of this historic run as I finish out my career at the ABV Barrel Shop. KK, anything else to say before I'm out of here?
Just like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review and leave a comment. It helps new people find the show, and we appreciate that. And if you really like what we're doing, go to the Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace. Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you're in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.